So what will happen in those months, we will analyze. But before we come to that directly, I will read the first ayah, the timings, and then we will discuss the topic. The first is Surah Yunus 10 and ayah 5. I think that's the first page. Surah Yunus 10 and ayah 5. Huwa allathee jaAAala ashshamsadiyaan walqamara nooran waqaddarahu manazilalitaAAlamoo adada assineena walhisabama khalaqa Allahu thalika bilhaqqiyufassilu al-ayati liqawmin yaAAlamoon. It is He who has made the sun shining and the moon to be a light or reflection, and He has evaluated its lunar mansion, that is each of the 28 divisions of the ecliptic occupied by the moon on successive days, for you to know the number of the years and the calculations. Allah has not created that except with the truth. He has explained the ayat signs in detail for the people to know, people who know. In this ayah, if you note, Allah is mentioning about the sun as a shining and the moon as a reflection. Its nature, the sun itself, it shines. There is something, it's burning itself, the sun. But that sunlight, when it comes on the moon is just a reflector of that sunlight. So it's a light, moon is a light, is a reflection, noor, of the sun rays. By itself it's not boiling like sun is boiling of fire, too much of balls of fireballs within the sun. But moon is not like that. So the sun that reflects onto the moon, so moon gives a reflection and you can see the moon. So moon is a reflection. But Allah is telling us that you should calculate the timings of the year and general timings by the sun and moon. There are other verses of the ayahs in the Quran also that we have made this for calculation of time. Here also, AAadada sineen wa hisab. AAadada sineen means years and hisab is calculation. So you can calculation the timings. So mankind had studied and they have made a watch following the sun timings, solar timings. So you know what's the time now and what's the time now in minutes and seconds. That is by the rotation of the earth around its orbit and around its axis around the sun. So you have calculated. Allah say you calculate the years and timings from the moon and the sun both. So this ayat is only telling us that the hisab, AAadada sineen and hisab, you can done by these by the sun and the moon both, especially the moon for the lunar days and sun for the solar days. This was this, by virtue we only understand this point from here. And Allah has not created except with the truth. He has explained the ayat signs in detail for the people who know, so that you can calculate the timings of the years and timings of the people.